My child, listen very carefully to what I am about to reveal to you right now, because this message carries weight, urgency, and truth that cannot be ignored. Something in the unseen realm has been moving against you, something dark, something calculated, something that was whispered in secret by a spirit that hates the light you carry. Tonight, a plan was set in motion against you. Tonight, someone wanted you broken, destroyed, removed, wiped out, and silenced. But hear me clearly, you will not die tonight. You will not fall tonight. You will not be taken out tonight. For I, the Lord your God, have stepped in. I have interrupted every shadow that has been sent after you. I have overturned every sentence spoken against your life. I have shattered every demonic meeting where your name was mentioned. You were targeted, but you are also protected. You were watched by the enemy, but you are guarded by heaven. My child, something strange has been happening around you recently, and you have felt it. You felt the heaviness. You felt the sudden fear. You felt the tension in the air around you. You felt the strange silence. You felt the unusual dreams. You felt the sudden anger from people who normally show you love. You felt the pressure in your spirit, like something invisible was trying to suffocate your joy. These were not coincidences. These were not random. These were signals, gentle alerts from your spirit, warnings that the enemy was plotting something against your life. But I am exposing it now. I am revealing it now. I am uncovering every hidden plan tonight. Listen to me, my child. Someone decided in their heart that you must not survive the next season. Someone allowed jealousy to twist them. Someone allowed darkness to whisper to them. Someone allowed bitterness to poison their mind. Someone opened a door to a demonic intention. Someone wanted to kill you, not always with a physical weapon, but with words, with traps, with curses, with manipulation, with deception, with spiritual attacks designed to weaken you until you collapse. But I am your shield. I am your fortress. I am your defender who never sleeps. The enemy wanted to take you out before your blessing arrived. The enemy wanted to silence you before your voice reached nations. The enemy wanted to crush you before your breakthrough manifested. The enemy wanted to end your story before the chapter of glory even began. But my child, I do not allow the enemy to write your story. I do not allow darkness to dictate your destiny. I do not allow evil to decide your outcome. I do not allow death to choose your timeline. Tonight, I expose the assassin spirit. Tonight, I expose the monitoring spirit. Tonight, I expose the jealous spirit. Tonight, I expose the betrayal spirit. Tonight, I expose every person who smiled in your face while harboring hatred in their heart. Tonight, I expose the one who speaks your name with venom. Tonight, I expose the one who wishes to see you fail. Tonight, I expose the one who secretly celebrates when you are in pain. You are not blind, my child. Your spirit has already sensed who they are. I am not showing you their face in anger. I am showing you their presence for wisdom. Because this season requires spiritual intelligence. This season requires separation. This season requires focus. This season requires obedience. I am separating you from people who cannot go where I am taking you. I am removing hands that cannot touch what I will give you. I am closing doors that demons use to enter your space. I am blocking access to those who only want to drain your strength. My child, when I say someone wants to kill you tonight, do not be afraid. Do not panic. Do not tremble. Fear is the weapon they wanted to use against you. Fear is the doorway they hoped you would open. Fear is the atmosphere they wanted around you. But I have not given you the spirit of fear. I have given you authority. I have given you dominion. I have given you power to trample on serpents and scorpions. I have given you the ability to crush every plan of darkness. You are not weak. You are not fragile. You are not unprotected. You are not a target without defense. Let me reveal something deeper, my child. Tonight was meant to be your downfall. But instead, tonight will be your awakening. Tonight will be your elevation. Tonight will be your divine reversal. Tonight will mark the day the enemy realized they can no longer come near you. Something supernatural is happening right now as you listen. Angels are surrounding your home. Angels are standing at your door. For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100, as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it. Angels are positioned around your bed. Angels are guarding your spirit. Angels are watching you. Angels are silencing the voice of every evil assignment. Angels are standing between you and every attack planned against your life. Listen. Can you feel the shift? Can you feel the air changing around you? Can you feel the heaviness lifting? Can you feel your heart steadying again? That is my presence. That is my protection. That is my power surrounding you. My child, I am about to show you who you truly are. You are not the weak one the enemy tries to convince you to be. You are not powerless. You are not helpless. You are not vulnerable. You are a threat to darkness. You are a danger to demonic kingdoms. You are anointed. You are chosen. You are marked by heaven. And when someone touches a chosen one, they do not touch a person. They touch fire. They touch the anointing. They touch the hand of God Himself. Let me tell you something the enemy hoped you would never discover. The moment they tried to kill you is the moment they accidentally exposed your importance. No one attacks what is insignificant. No one plots against what has no value. No one targets something that carries no power. Someone wanted to kill you tonight because you are rising. Because you are becoming stronger. Because your destiny is awakening. Because your calling is activating. Because your breakthrough is hours away. Because your purpose is too big to ignore. Because your light is becoming unbearable to the darkness. My child, listen carefully. Tonight I cancel the death sentence. I cancel the spiritual attack. I cancel the curse. I cancel the monitoring eyes. I cancel the evil dreams. I cancel the premature death. I cancel the accident the enemy planned. I cancel the betrayal that was supposed to break you. I cancel the sickness meant to weaken you. I cancel the depression meant to drown you. I cancel the panic meant to silence you. I cancel the danger that was waiting for you. And I cancel the person who allowed darkness to use them. From this night forward, no one will be able to touch you. From this night forward, I place fire around your life. From this night forward, every demon that tries to come near you will retreat. From this night forward, every person planning your downfall will fall into their own trap. From this night forward, every curse spoken against you will reverse. From this night forward, every evil plan will collapse before it reaches you. From this night forward, every hidden enemy will be exposed. My child, let me reveal the deepest part of this message. You are not supposed to hear this warning through a human voice. I interrupted your path for a reason. I sent this message to you because heaven needed you to know the truth. I needed you to understand how valuable you are. I needed you to understand that you are not alone. I needed you to understand that I am actively fighting for you. I needed you to understand that your life is heavily protected. I needed you to understand that the enemy has failed again. Tonight, a spiritual battle was fought for you. Tonight, your name was spoken in the courts of heaven. Tonight, angels were released because of you. Tonight, death was pushed back. Tonight, darkness was defeated. Tonight, I declared that your story will continue. For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100, as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it. My child, do not move away from this moment, because something is still unfolding in the invisible realm. Even now, as you breathe, as you listen, as your spirit receives these words, another shift is happening. Another layer of protection is being sealed. Another divine decree is being written over your life. Tonight is not normal. Tonight is not ordinary. Tonight is not like any night you have experienced. Tonight carries a verdict. Tonight carries a spiritual signature. Tonight carries the mark of divine intervention. I need you to understand this clearly. The enemy did not simply want to frighten you. The enemy wanted to erase you. The enemy wanted to steal the future you have not yet stepped into. But what the enemy failed to realize is that your life is tied to assignments that must be fulfilled. Your existence is connected to people who will be transformed because of you. Your purpose is knitted into events that have not yet occurred. You cannot die before your prophecy manifests. You cannot leave this world before heaven's plan is completed. My child, let me show you something deeper. When darkness attempts to strike a chosen person, it triggers a spiritual alarm. Heaven responds. Angels mobilize. Shields are activated. Swords are drawn. And tonight, there was a sound released in the spirit with your name on it. A battle cry. A warning. A command. A declaration that said, protect this one at all costs. This is why the attack failed. This is why you are still here. This is why the enemy's plan collapsed. There is something about you the enemy fears. There is something about your destiny the enemy cannot stop. There is something about your voice the enemy cannot silence. This is why the attack was so aggressive. This is why the attack was so sudden. This is why the attack was meant for tonight. Because the enemy knows that after tonight, you will not be the same. After tonight, your eyes will open. After tonight, your spirit will strengthen. After tonight, your discernment will sharpen. After tonight, you will become untouchable in ways you have never been before. Let me explain what was being planned in darkness. A spirit of premature death circled your atmosphere. It waited for a moment of weakness. It waited for a crack in your emotional armor. It waited for you to feel hopeless. It waited for you to feel alone. It waited for you to question your worth. It waited for you to feel tired enough to give up. But I did not allow it to come near you. I stopped it before it approached. I scattered it before it reached your door. I broke its influence. I shattered its assignment. I erased its command. Someone, my child, has been thinking of you with thoughts that are not of love. Someone has been speaking your name with the intention of harm. Someone has been imagining your downfall, imagining your failure, imagining your destruction. Do not be surprised when I begin removing people from your life. Do not be confused when certain faces disappear. Do not panic when certain connections fall apart. I am exposing the minds that wished you dead. I am exposing the hearts that harbor poison. I am exposing the hands that try to sabotage you. I am exposing the souls that envy your existence. But understand me. This exposure is not punishment. It is protection. I am cutting off every path the enemy tried to use. I am closing every doorway the enemy tried to enter. I am blocking every voice that carried spiritual contamination. I am separating you from people who carry snakes in their spirit. I am distancing you from those who feed on your peace. I am removing those who cannot walk with you into your future. My child, tonight is not about fear. Tonight is about authority. Tonight is about revelation. Tonight is about awakening. Tonight is about the divine hand of God shutting down an attempt on your life. Tonight is about the end of a long-standing spiritual cycle. Tonight is about the final collapse of a dark assignment that has followed you for years. Let me show you something hidden. There is a reason the enemy wanted to kill you tonight specifically. Not yesterday. Not next week. Not next month. Tonight. Because tonight, heaven was preparing to open a new chapter for you. Tonight, a spiritual door was scheduled to unlock. Tonight, a blessing with your name on it was being released. Tonight, a turning point was entering your timeline. And the enemy wanted to intercept it. The enemy wanted to stop it. The enemy wanted to steal it before it reached your hands. But my child, I am faster than darkness. I am stronger than every demonic plot. I am wiser than every spiritual trap. I am greater than every enemy. What I have written over your life cannot be erased. What I have ordained cannot be cancelled. What I have preserved cannot be destroyed. Listen carefully now. Your enemies will become confused. For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100, as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it. Your enemies will become frustrated. Your enemies will become powerless. Your enemies will become speechless. Your enemies will become divided among themselves. Because nothing they sent toward you will work anymore. The curse they whispered will return to them. The evil eye they used will blind their own path. The trap they designed will swallow their own intentions. The death they wished for you will pass over you and return to its sender. This is divine justice. This is divine reversal. This is divine order. My child, your spirit is rising tonight. Your mind is becoming clearer. Your soul is becoming steadier. Your heart is becoming stronger. You are stepping into a higher dimension of spiritual awareness. You are stepping into the identity that I always knew you carried. You are stepping into a level of authority that will make demons flee at the sound of your voice. Tonight, I cover you with fire. Tonight, I surround you with angels. Tonight, I mark you with protection. Tonight, I seal your life from death. Tonight, I establish a hedge that no darkness can cross. Tonight, I declare that your story continues. And hear me again. You will live. You will rise. You will prosper. You will walk into your destiny. You will fulfill your purpose. You will see your prophecy unfold. The enemy tried to kill you, but failed. The enemy tried to silence you, but failed. The enemy tried to break you, but failed. The enemy tried to stop your future, but failed. Because I am with you. Because I am covering you. Because I am guarding you. Because I am protecting you with an intensity that darkness cannot understand. My child, rest tonight under the shadow of my wings. Sleep without fear. Sleep without anxiety. Sleep knowing that you are a chosen one under divine surveillance. You were meant to die tonight. But instead, you were reborn tonight. And tomorrow, the world will witness a version of you they have never seen before. My child, as this night unfolds, I need you to understand that nothing happening around you is random. Nothing you felt was accidental. Nothing you sensed was mistaken. Your spirit was not imagining danger. Your heart was not exaggerating the pressure. Your intuition was not wrong. You were under spiritual observation. You were being watched by eyes that did not want good for you. You were being studied by darkness that hoped to exploit your vulnerability. But I intervened. I shattered the surveillance. I broke the intention. I canceled the assignment. Listen closely, because I am about to reveal the final layer of this warning. The enemy did not simply plan to take your life. The enemy planned to steal your legacy. The enemy planned to end everything connected to your name. The enemy planned to cut off the blessings attached to your bloodline. The enemy planned to silence generations that would rise after you. This attack was deeper than you realized. This attack stretched beyond your present moment. This attack targeted your future, your lineage, your inheritance, your destiny. But I stepped in before the enemy took one step closer. My child, do you know why you survived tonight? Do you truly understand why the weapon failed? Because your name is written in a place where darkness cannot erase it. Your life is anchored in a promise that existed long before this attack. Your destiny is tied to my eternal word. I have written things about you that cannot be undone by evil intentions. I have sealed things in heaven that cannot be reversed on earth. I have marked your spirit with a calling that cannot be cancelled by any plot of destruction. Even now, as my voice reaches you, the forces that were sent against you are retreating. They are scattering. They are trembling. They are weakening. They are losing their grip. They are losing their access. They are losing their influence. They are losing the authority they once thought they had over your life. For I have stripped them of their power. I have silenced their accusations. I have exposed their plans. I have placed a wall of fire around you that no weapon can cross. My child, understand this very well. You were not supposed to hear this message by accident. You did not stumble into this moment randomly. I orchestrated this moment. I aligned this second. I opened this encounter. I wanted you to hear my words. I wanted you to know what was happening behind the scenes. I wanted you to be aware of what was trying to approach you. I wanted you to see the seriousness of the battle you survived. Yes, survived. You might feel calm now, but understand the truth. You survived something tonight you never even saw. You survived something that was hidden in the shadows. You survived something that was whispered in darkness. You survived something that was designed to end you silently. But I exposed it. And now, my child, I must prepare you for what comes after this night. Because every time darkness fails to kill you, it becomes more afraid of what you will become. Every time an attack fails, your destiny expands. Every time a weapon breaks, your authority increases. Every time death passes over you, your purpose grows stronger. You survived tonight because you are stepping into a season the enemy cannot stop. You are stepping into a blessing that cannot be delayed. You are stepping into doors that were meant to open tonight. You are stepping into spiritual strength that will shock you. You are stepping into clarity that will expose every hidden enemy. You are stepping into a dimension of discernment that will keep you one step ahead of every plot. My child, hear me with your whole spirit. You are no longer who you were yesterday. You are no longer the vulnerable version of yourself. You are no longer the person darkness could easily intimidate. You are no longer the one who walks without awareness. You are no longer the one who accepts manipulation disguised as care. You are no longer the one who keeps toxic connections out of guilt. Tonight changed you. Tonight marked you. Tonight shifted you. And tonight awakened something dangerous to the enemy. You have crossed over into spiritual maturity. You have stepped into divine confidence. You have entered a state of supernatural alertness. You have unlocked a level of protection reserved only for the chosen. Now, my child, I need you to listen to this final instruction. You must protect your peace. You must guard your spirit. You must distance yourself from people who drain you. You must disconnect from those who pretend to love you but secretly resent you. You must silence the voices that bring confusion to your soul. You must walk away from relationships that darken your spirit. You must refuse access to anyone who disrupts the atmosphere around you. Because the enemy uses people. The enemy uses emotions. The enemy uses familiar voices. The enemy uses familiar faces. The enemy uses those you least expect. But after tonight, I am giving you eyes to see. You will recognize intention. You will sense hidden motives. You will feel spiritual danger before it reaches you. You will know who is for you and who is against you. You will know who carries peace and who carries poison. You will know who is a blessing and who is a trap. This is your divine upgrade. This is your spiritual advancement. This is your new level of protection. Now listen, my child. Tonight, the spirit of death has been defeated. Tonight, the assassin spirit has been silenced. Tonight, the jealous spirit has been bound. Tonight, the monitoring spirit has been cut off. Tonight, the enemy that wanted to kill you has failed permanently. You will not die. You will not fall. You will not be taken out. You will not be destroyed. You will not be erased. You will live. You will rise. You will overcome. You will fulfill every prophecy spoken over your life. My child, you are walking into a new dawn. A new chapter. A new season. A new dimension of strength. Lift your head. Breathe deeply. Stand firmly. Walk boldly. Because the enemy that wanted to kill you tonight will never touch you again. Your life is sealed. Your destiny is protected. Your future is secured. Your purpose is unstoppable. And the darkness that tried to destroy you will now watch helplessly as you step into the greatest days of your life. This is your victory. This is your protection. This is your divine closure. And this is the final word. For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100, as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it.